getting started. If I belch or fart, it's because I've become an indoor feral cat in the last 15 months. I understand that because I own an indoor feral cat. She was on the counter the other morning licking the breakfast dishes. My husband said, I'm not sure I want to encourage that. And I said, oh, come on, just think of her as a low-rent hooker. Sure, you don't know where that mouth has been, but she cleans up afterward. We're all tired, I understand. Yeah, you're laughing inside. I have a friend, she decided to make her own kombucha, ferment her own kombucha. Everybody know what kombucha is? Yeah. I don't. But it's not important. Just stay with me. So she needed that just perfect wide mouth mason jar to make this. And she found it on eBay, gently used, $5. The package comes, it's not a wide mouth mason jar, it's a dildo. Yeah, she got the email review and then she checked product not as described. She told us this story in a Zoom cocktail party, and I posed the question, well, if the mason jar was gently used, was this thing... Yeah. No, it was not. She said it came in its original package, and they kept it. They named it Mason. She left the screen, she came back, and she introduced us to Mason. Only Mason was no longer in the original package. I guess her kombucha is fermented now. Had another friend, and this is kind of sad, really. Her father passed away on Super Bowl Sunday. He was in his chair, had all his snacks. Game comes on, he says a couple words and poof, he's gone. And in a certain way, I'd kind of like to go out like that, but it's not fair to the people who are left behind. We want to be able to tell our loved ones how we feel about them in a special way. I think the last thing any of us want to say to our loved one before they pass is, the Chiefs are going down, old man. Mahomes, his mother's a whore and his father collects the money. We're so tired. Before the pandemic, I did some volunteer work at an assisted living facility. The name of the facility is Autumn Leaves, and that's so appropriate because everybody falls. I think we've all had time to reflect. This past year, I've reflected that I have been around for some really amazing things in my lifetime. In 1969, I was 11 years old, and in that year alone, it was the moon landing, Woodstock, Mr. Rogers. I mean, I've been around to see all the Kennedys get killed. Marijuana is now legal in some states. Yeah. If you think about it, 4 of the 5 things that I just mentioned will get you happy and high. It's a good time to be alive. Unless, of course, you were a Kennedy. I don't smoke pot. It's not that I'm opposed to it. On the contrary, I am at my absolute funniest best when you're all stoned. And clearly from this response tonight, I'm going to be handing out blunts at the front door in a couple of weeks. You brought that shit on yourself. No, I did stupid things on weed. I slept through an Earth, Wind & Fire concert. And you youngins may not understand, but that band is not subtle. Yeah. And the last time I smoked weed, I went out clubbing, and I left a week's worth of grocery money as a tip. Let me tell you, there is no worse feeling than being stoned and hungry. Not a damn thing you can do about it. Yeah, you understand, don't you? My son, he's 24. He's never been to any of my shows. And he claims the reason he hasn't is because he doesn't want to see his mother up on stage telling jokes about her drug-fueled, slutty past. Weirdo. I told him, son, truth be told, I was not a slut. But I'm going to tell you, it was not from lack of effort. Okay, I don't care, it felt good. I'm glad to be back.